finna get that introduction. We on the long road to self-destruction. If you so in love, you ain't gonna tell me nothing.
I've been gone for too long. It's been a while, I know. Sorry, it's life, okay? So, welcome back. If you're new here, I do like talking points while I'm driving and like little vlogs showing my tattoos. So, let's get into it. A lot of you requested, it was 78% that wanted to know a key without a door. Now, this is something that, I don't know, my mind will kind of just think of certain things and then God will elaborate on what I'm thinking about. I was just thinking about like when God opens a door that no one could shut, and I'm like, well, what if I have all these keys but there's no door? This is for the people that feel like they are doing the work, they are keeping their faith, like they feel like they're following the path of God. And in terms of what I'm talking about, let's just use that as your keys. So you have your keys and you feel like you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, but you don't see a door, you don't see, I don't know, a way out into a new life, I guess. It could be hard sometimes, you know, when you feel like you're doing everything right, but yet things aren't really changing. And I'm here to say that sometimes that door needs to be built. It's not just going to pop up out of nowhere. We're going to talk about leading up to the door, some things that you may be encountering or having to go through. And then this is really just to keep people's faith alive and just know that your door is coming. If you're on the right path, your door is coming. It's all about having faith in God and building you the right door or bringing you the right door to your path. You ever realize that some doors need to be built in order for them to never be broken? So let's get into biblical terms a little bit, and let's talk about Noah. Let's bring up Noah's door, because Noah's door was sealed, okay? God sealed Noah in, and there was no way that nobody was getting in or getting out. So God shut Noah in, and he was covered and he was safe. Now, let's talk about what went into even getting to that point. Even with building the ark and all of that, Noah had to use very specific measurements, very specific instructions given by God in order for the ark to be successful and in order for it to sustain itself during the flood. So this wasn't just some like rinky-dink, you're just placing things together. Like, he had very specific instructions from God on how to build the ark.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
Now, if you think once the floods were about to start and Noah kind of just nailed some plywood over the door and shut himself in, that it would have been fine, probably not. It probably would not have sustained the storm. But because God helped him and built it so meticulously, and God himself closed the door, he was covered and he was protected. You're not only covered by the anointing of God, but you're covered by his instruction and following his plan. You may be doing the right thing and continue doing the right thing because it's going to cover you in the long run. If Noah would have did what he wanted and built the ark how he wanted to build it and thought, I don't really want to do it that way, I'm gonna do it my way, then the ark would have had no covering and would have had no protection. It had protection because of the anointing, but also because of how meticulous it was built. God is very specific with how he does things. Your plan may not look like his plan, but I promise his blueprint is going to be the one that will sustain you through the storm. So another thing I want to bring up that goes hand in hand with the key without a door. I know you guys have probably heard of this before. They were like, God gives you the flour, the sugar, all the ingredients. He gives you the oven, and he gives you basically everything to build it, and you complain about not having the cake. This is very true when it comes to this, but I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. So think of it as you're not really complaining about baking the cake, but baking is very specific specific. You need to have all of the right ingredients. If you're missing anything, your cake is not going to come out right. So when God is building up your door, he needs to make sure that everything is in line and he has all the ingredients in place in order to build your door. The proportions and all of the measurements need to be correct. So same thing with how he was instructing Noah on how to build the ark. He will be instructing you on how to build your door, so that door cannot be opened by anyone else. This is going to be yours. And you really just need to think of it in terms of baking and how hard it is to bake. Like, have you ever tried to bake something from scratch? That shit is hard. It may look easy, but then once you actually do it and then you try it, you're like, dang, what went wrong? I did everything right. But you may feel like you're doing everything right, but it also comes in terms of baking and waiting. There's such a specific time and specific temperature when you're baking. It's like there's just so much that goes into it. You may feel like, where's my door? It takes time, it takes baking, it takes patience. It's not gonna just appear. This is something that needs to be built and baked and made with love and patience and kindness, and the only person that can do that is God. The timing needs to be just right. God may wait it out. You may have all the keys and all the ingredients that you need, but God needs to let you know what temperature to bake that cake at. God needs to let you know how long to keep that cake in the oven. So think of that whenever you're thinking of waiting for your door, or where you have the keys and you're not sure where to use them. God is putting things in place for you to be able to use those keys, okay? God may need to make sure that all events leading up to you meeting your new life or meeting your new door need to be in place. Every single second matters. If you guys have ever seen something crazy happen and you're like, wow, like literally a single second would have changed the outcome of that, this is how it is when it comes to God building your life and your new door that you're going to step into. There's so many time frames that we operate in that God does not operate in. So it may feel like years to you, or like you're waiting forever. That may just be a second to God. He needs to make sure the location and your environment is set up for you to be able to even open your door. He needs to make sure that he removes any people that are not supposed to be in your life, or that they have access to you and may walk into this new life with you. He needs to make sure that they are removed and they are revoked access. If somebody's not meant to be in the new life that God has for you, he will definitely let you know, and he will make it be known over and over and over again until you remove them. Not only is he removing people, but he's making sure the right people are in place. Have you ever had like an opportunity or something where if this certain person or this certain moment wasn't put in place, then it would not have even happened? Like, that goes the same for your door. Every opportunity, every person you meet is, just look at it as it's like a plan from God. God also needs to make sure that he is at the forefront of your mind. If you are sitting here and believing all of the enemy's lies and not believing in God's covering over your life, then it's going to be very difficult to make a new door when you're still stuck in the past, or when you're still stuck on the opposition and worried about what they're saying. You shouldn't be worried about what anybody's saying about you, your present or your future, because they're not the creator of it. So God will be making sure that he is at the forefront of your mind, that his word is at the forefront of your mind, and overall that you have him in mind when you are thinking about your path, your journey, and your future. Your door isn't the only thing that's being built perfect. So all of the little parts that go into making your door are the same parts that go into making your lock. So not only is he fortifying your door, but he's making sure that nobody will be able to open or close what he has brought to you. So in order to do that, he needs to fortify not only the door, but he is building your lock to perfection so that it fits your key or keys that he has given you. Every single groove inside of that lock needs to match your key. Every single piece that operates, that makes that door turn, needs to be working in order for his plan to complete itself. You just have to wait it out and just be ready and begin to get excited for what's in store for you. And this is for the people that are solely on the path and know where they're headed and are listening to God's instructions. If you're somebody that's still confused or don't know how to listen.
So we didn't learn. We didn't learn from last time. We didn't. So we didn't learn. Comprehension. We didn't.
Then I suggest that you watch my older videos and kind of just focus on building your relationship before you work on building your instruction. So many times we expect for things to be done for us. We want it done by people that we have no relationship with. That's like asking somebody for a favor and you don't even talk to them. Let's be for real. Don't do that. If you're going to ask God for favors or ask him for instruction, yes, he will give it to you, but just know it feels better when you have that relationship and it's an even exchange. So yeah, that was a lot. Kind of just something that I thought of and thought that it would help people that may be losing a little bit of faith or feeling like they need help in trusting God's timing and his plan. Know that the parts that go into making something special for you are so specific. The measurements need to be just right. The timing needs to be just right. Everything that goes into it needs to be perfect in order for God to align it to your life. And I just pray that that finds everybody that is working towards it and your keys are able to open your new door in Jesus' name. So aside from that, I have 3 or 4 appointments today. So we are heading to the shop to go do that. I'll show you guys a little bit of that. And I tried this one time, this pumpkin cream ice chai. And yes, the line will probably be long. Yes, we'll probably have to wait 10 or 15 minutes. That's fine. I need that. So yeah, it's just been a little bit crazy. I know everybody is like starting school. Our kids are starting school. My son started kindergarten. I was crying. I was like, oh my God. Son, when did you get so big? It's just been a crazy, like with the routines and schedules, just been kind of like adjusting. And it kind of is like a new version of motherhood. When your kids start school and all that, it has given me so much clarity, like just having more gratitude and stuff for my mother, because I didn't realize how hard like all of this was. Obviously, like having kids is hard, but once they start getting older and you're going and fitting into routines and going to school and doing this, it's so much and it can get overwhelming. But every new like age and every new like level that they get to is like a new level in motherhood. And I just love like learning more about myself and me as a mother, and honestly like just changing and figuring out new ways to be better, because we expect, or we look at our parents and we're like, I won't do any of that, I'll do this A, B, and C. And it's like once you actually have kids and you realize how hard it is, be nice to your mother, be nice to your father. And it's like just realize the shit is hard, like raising little humans. Okay, so yeah, I'm grabbing my ice chai. We're about to head to the shop, but yeah, I'll see y'all when we get there. What we're not gonna talk about is that man's black and mild wrapper on my fucking drink. It's so good. I don't know what they put in this, but it's good.
Where'd you go? Oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like a horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time I'm waking up. Found you wasn't with me waking up. Now you feel set up, taking this you touch. I needed to distance myself from you. I was just to know you want you. So I'll come close, I want you. Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We're in heaven, place on earth. Take you there, take you, show you something.
Alright, y'all, I just finished 2 clients and I'm sitting up for my next one. Just trying to hurry up and clean up and set up real quick so it goes by a little bit faster. Those first two, so cute. Came out fire. I did have to rush a little bit because the first one took a little bit longer than I expected, but that's okay. Now we're on to the next. Get my ink. I love when it's just me. No offense to my coworkers, but it's just like peace and quiet. Love that. Alright, so I'm all set up for my third. And yeah, I'm gonna go make the stencil. Alright, I am about to turn these lights off and get the heck up out of here. Let's go. I did have a good day though. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. I tried to like include as much as I could in it. I haven't really got around to videos in a long time, so it did feel good. Alright, if you have stuck around this far into the video, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody for watching my older videos as well as sticking with me when it comes to these newer videos. Like I said, I don't really have a lot of time when it comes to filming and all of that, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Never forget about what I talked about in the beginning of this video. You may have keys to your door and you're wondering where your door is at, but you got to keep your head up. Just know that what's for you is coming for you, and it's gonna only be for you. As you can see, I did a little bit of tattoo content too. And if you guys watched like my older videos compared to my work now, obviously like as the years have progressed, like I've gotten better and better and better. That just goes to show you to keep faith and keep working hard and being persistent in your passion and what you're good at and what you love to do. Anything that you end up doing in life, you should love doing it and love doing it wholeheartedly. And yeah, I just look forward to my growth for the years to come. And yeah, so I'm excited for myself. I'm excited for everybody else to figure out what they are passionate about and what they love, so we can continue talking about these things and leading each other to a better life. But yeah, that's my little long outro. If you do like and you do want to support me, like and subscribe, comment other things that you want to see. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time or next year. Ooh.
Let me get this clear. 'Cause I had no idea.